From 1939 to 1941, the British planned to invade Cape Verde Islands, Operation Shrapnel. A plan to occupy the Cape Verde Islands involved a surprising number of risks. Fortunately, it did not have to be pursued. Neither Spain nor Portugal was fighting in World War II, but that does not mean they played no part. Both sides wooed them, both sides threatened them, for the most part implicitly, since neither side wanted them to join the other. That said, America's Rainbow Five plan did not beat about the bush. It envisaged an occupation of the Cape Verde Islands in conjunction with an assault on the Azores, even though the strategic significance of the two archipelagos was different. Where the Azores offered a mid-Atlantic staging post for an attack on the United States, the Cape Verde group, 570 kilometers or 350 miles off Cape Verde on the coast of Senegal, mattered more in reference to the mainland of Western Africa and control of its offshore shipping lanes. Coastal control. Given the risks to the Suez Canal, the route around the Cape was crucial. Whoever occupied the island was able to control the passage of shipping. The clear danger was that, if the Allies delayed, the Germans would step in, and there were signs that they were doing so already. Intelligence reports suggested that U-boats were infiltrating island waters, using them for a sheltered rendezvous. Island Jumper. Hitler was singing from the same hymn sheet. His Führer Directive No. 18 on the 12th of November 1940 decreed that Gibraltar is to be captured and the straits closed. The English are to be prevented from gaining a footing at any other point on the Iberian Peninsula or the Iberian Islands. The Atlantic Islands, especially the Canaries and Cape Verde Islands, will assume additional naval importance after the operations for Gibraltar, both for the British and for ourselves. Despite his call for special measures to be taken to limit the numbers of those working on these plans, Hitler's Atlantic Islands idea fixe was the talk of his staff officers, who jokingly referred to the Führer as the Island Jumper. So, on the face of it, did it make sense for the Allies to get to the islands first? That's how it struck the Americans, and Churchill. Was Spain to join the Axis, or, more likely now, were Germany to invade the country to take Gibraltar, the occupation of the island would become not only permissible but essential. Operation Shrapnel was provisionally drawn up with this contingency in mind, to be launched by troops then stationed in Sierra Leone. Churchill's advisers advised caution, though. Operation Inadvisable. The operation shouldn't be the option of first resort, they warned. It was unlikely to be the formality the leadership imagined, and if, as appeared inevitable, an invasion stampeded the Portuguese and Spanish dictators into the Axis camp, the Germans would be given use of the Canaries. In the event, as time went on, Spain stayed clear of the conflict, and Germany became bogged down in Russia. The moment passed. By the beginning of 1941, the order was going out for the recall of the Shrapnel force.